I'm Priyam Sharma, founder of iDietFit, and I'm here to talk about beetroot today. So I'll be discussing the physiological benefits of beetroot, what is beetroot, and how does it help in your body. And lastly, I will describe how we can use it in our daily life in a crisp and quick ways. So beetroot is a root vegetable, as you all already know, like it has lots of hairs in its outer shell. And it is produced by the process of nitrogen fixation, and because of that process it has lots of nitrates in it, which has many benefits. I'll come to it later on. So, and for nitrogen fixation, if you would like to know more about it, I have a link below attached to it, and then you can check after watching my videos. So now let's come up to the physiological mechanism or a process. So when we eat beetroot, it has nitrates, and with the help of various oral bacteria or the bacteria which are in our mouth or in like saliva, it helps in oxidizing and reducing and oxidizing it to nitrite. And with the help from nitrite, it comes to nitric oxide with the help of another set of enzymes in small intestine. So by these series of events, we are able to receive nitric oxide, which is what we wanted in our body for various functions. So now let's come up to the various functions which we can, in which way it helps our body to maintain the nutrition balance and metabolism and other functions. So first and foremost thing, it helps in maintaining your glucose levels. But now another question comes, like people say, is why generally we increase our sugar levels if we eat beetroot. So I will not go deep into it, but there is a thing called portion size and with what combinations you are taking beetroot. So that is the most important thing. We can discuss about it in detail later on. Also, since it maintains the blood glucose level, it helps in increasing the insulin sensitivity. It has powerful antioxidants, which are alpha-lipoic acid, and gives many benefits in our body, again for immunity. It helps in cognition, for memory. It helps in many benefits like endothelial functions. So all these are basic things which it helps in our body. And last but not least, it helps in making our skin glowy. It removes the blemishes from your skin. It can remove your dark circles and many more benefits. Especially it's very good for skin, and since it is also a good source of folic acid, so it is highly recommended for females during their pregnancy for all the 9 months. Provided if they are not able to digest it, there are a number of ways which I'm going to discuss after it, how they can use it in their pregnancy course of time, and how they can develop the taste of beetroot, because this is the most common problem in pregnancy. Also, it is a very good source of pre-workout meal or pre-workout snack, I would say, for bodybuilders or for athletes or for powerlifters or for normal runners or marathon runners, stuff like that. Why? Because there have been a couple of researches done on beetroot, that by having beetroot about 1 hour ago before your any workout, which is an aerobic and sometimes anaerobic activity, uses less oxygen from your body, from your muscles, because the more oxygen is used by your muscles, the more hard work you have to do and the more fatigue will come in your body. So this way it has been seen like the strength and endurance has improved a lot by taking beetroot before 1 hour exactly before the workout. So my recommendation is to have beetroot in all these just to get these benefits. Now let's come up to the recipes. So beetroot can be used in the form of soups, in the form of curries, in the form of dal, which is very commonly made in Indian cuisine. Then in the form of kheer, which is another Indian cuisine, or in the form of pudding, if I say, or maybe in the form of curd, in the form of any sweets, right? And in the form of multi-grain mixed tortillas or roti or chapati. So first thing I would like to describe is how to make soup. The most simplest way, add these main 4 ingredients for your good skin, for your good for your eyes, and for your other functions, other benefits in your body, like tomatoes, Don't cut it, don't do anything, just peel the top skin. Then add the peel beetroot, cut it into 2 parts, or don't even cut it into various small parts. Add some carrots, peeled carrots, 2-3 cloves of garlic, and 1 onion. Except carrots, and to some extent definitely carrots, all these things are very good source for heart functioning, for your maintaining your blood pressure, for maintaining your cholesterol, for triglycerides. So beetroot, along with these red and orangish color vegetables and other vegetables, it is also giving you benefit for your heart, for your lipid profile, in cut and short. Also, and when you put all these things, put some water and some salt, and then just cook it in the cooker, give 1 or 2 whistles, and then again cool it down, and then again grind it, and then add some peppers or some cream or whatever you want to add to make it more healthy, more tasty, and then you can have it with breads or steaks or anything. Then again, let's come up to the curd or yogurt. It's very simple, just like other curds, like you add various salads or cucumber or anything else. You can add grated beetroot or chunks of beetroot in it with salt and pepper and some roasted cumin powder. Then you can add it in milk for making pudding. First thing, you should boil milk for at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Let it boil for 3-4 times, and then add grated beetroot to it to make it pudding. And it should be finely grated so that it will merge well with the milk. And add some sugar if you need, because sugar is not really always required, because beetroot has itself its own sugar, beet sugar, which we use in making various products. So I don't think you're going to need any sugar if you want to make it more healthy. Also, we can make it making mixed tortillas, even cakes. The red velvet cake, which is a very famous cake in market, it's only made up of with beetroot. So you can make cakes out of it. A healthy way of making cake can be explained by me later on. And you can make some, bricks or some sweets from beetroot. Again, you can boil it in milk and then add some sugar and then freeze it. It will be a fine, defined and crispy product to be eaten. So I have talked about recipes, physiological benefits and physiological mechanism. And these recipes which I have talked about, these are very common to be made at home, and they are very easily made at home. People don't have to spend much time, especially for soups, for yogurt, for multigrain flour, chapatis. So I think it's not going to use much of your time. So I believe that you are going to use it in your daily life in one or the other forms. Yes, there are many more recipes which I can share it with you in my future coming talks. I hope you liked my video. Thank you very much.